Alright, it's me, your boy, the man, NJ2TheCity with the number 2 in CL. Let's go. So, yeah, to all my Nice Panthers, you see me draped up in this PV shirt that I bought this past, because today's Thursday, so I bought last Thursday Nice, when Nice Volleyball was away at PV Volleyball. So, I was there obviously number one supporting my Panthers, and I just went ahead and bought this because I can't lie, I support PV as well, but obviously Nice is number one in my heart. So, I went out there tonight to celebrate with the PV girls volleyball team. I went out there supporting them with their pink out. Now, God knows I didn't even know they were having a pink out to begin with. And I only have one shirt in there in my closet that I think is pink, but that would have made sense. But I mean, at the same time, I didn't even know that they was having it, so I ended up wearing this instead. But again, it is a very neutral shirt for all PV sporting events, and so on. So I mean, and to all people at PV who might know me or who might futurely know me, I'm kind of like your ambassador too, not just Nice's ambassador. But I'm Nice's ambassador first. I'm your ambassador second, because I can't lie, you guys are closer to me, and I can't lie, I got some friends over there, and much love and respect to you all, and much love and respect to the little student section of like 2 or 3 class sizes that came out to support the pink out today. Like I say, it wasn't a gym full, but it was definitely like a good 2 or 3 class sizes. And I'm very happy, very blessed, very privileged and honored to have been a part of that. I'm sorry that I wasn't wearing pink with everybody else, but at the same time, I mean, I was definitely a part of the energy, part of the excitement. And God bless my friend Abby, who was also there with me as well. And everybody just did a good job, and the pink out was successful. And God bless the PV girls 2019 volleyball team. You're awesome. You're exceptional. You're spontaneous. You're creative. You're artsy. Your team looked great. And I can rest assure you, you guys are gonna continue to see some great things going forward. Y'all got a lot of tall players on your team, like at least 3 or 4 or something like that on your varsity. I mean, you girls are definitely gonna be doing some great things. Not only are you tall, but you're also talented. And you're very skillful, and and you hit the ball really hard. And y'all definitely got a bright future. But I'm really filming this to let everybody know this is you could say prelude to the start of my Starpoint Kids and Athletics online store. So I'm telling you, right now it's not that I am, tongue-tied for money or whatever you want to call it, but I can rest assure you that, obviously the music's not on iTunes, the music's not on Spotify, and I can't lie, I do music all the darn time. Music is one of the biggest things of my passion, of my creativity, of my God first everything, and I do want to be as God first honest with you all in this video as I can. One of the top ways that I want to get paid off the music futurely is through my merchandise, because obviously all the merchandise is going to be inspired by all the music. So I definitely want to get paid off of that eventually, and so on. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could be on those platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Apple. I'm pretty sure I could be on that stuff in less than a couple hours if I just, put more effort, in using this for that website or whatever the thing is. But since I haven't done that yet, one of the top ways that I, top platforms that I want to set up for everybody to support the music and support, the vlogs and just God first anything and everything that has to do with me and my future and my brands and everything is Starpoint Kids and Athletics. Starpoint Kids and Athletics is my personal brand, for everything sports, if you were to ask me. But also for at least right now, as you're gonna see when I message the links out, it's also gonna be my my premier brand, for a little bit of other knickknacks here and there, like the kids part of the brand. The kids part originally wasn't supposed to be for some of the other items that you see on the website. It was just supposed to be for a bunch of other kids stuff that has to do with athletics. But at the same time, this is the platform that I want to use for it. This is the shop that I want to use for it. And the reason why is because, I can create like 3, 4, 5 online stores, but, I would kind of want to, have purpose with these online stores, not just make one up, out of thin air. just to have something out there. I want to have purpose, be able to build a brand, build a legacy, build an empire off these online stores, and that's exactly what I'm doing. The next online store that I'm most passionate about is NJ2TheCity's literature library. Probably literature library shop, but definitely literature library. I want to say literature library for kids and teens, actually, to put even more words to it. That is that is where I'm going to be selling all these books that I've been collecting since my childhood. At 21 years old, I've been collecting a lot of books over the years. Not a ton, like I don't know if it's like over 100 or not, but I definitely want to give back to you all with that as well. Like some of these books will be donated, others will be up for sale through NJ2TheCity's literature library. So I definitely want to set that up for everybody as well to again connect with me and to again help support and cheer me on and encourage me, because I'm trying to God first do whatever I can to God first succeed at being self-employed right now, because I can tell you, I know for a fact that I got a fan base, I got friends, I am locally famous, and I know that a lot of people out there can support me, want to support me, and I'm just trying to, and like I said, even if it's $1 a day through PayPal or whatever else, I know there's a lot of people out there who definitely, with these vices of stuff like PayPal or online stores, I know they are waiting to support me. It's just they need dare I say they need the platforms and the links and etc. And that's exactly what I know I got to do for the further advancement of this year. Because I'm telling you, I know I can succeed at being self-employed. I'm not a people person for nothing / a professional people person for nothing. I know I can succeed at this. And right now, I'm in my little bit of wits in that I gotta go full force with this. I can't keep, dare I say, half-assing, my efforts for being self-employed. I gotta go full on with this. And right now, setting up the STARPOINTKiDS&Athletics online store is a part of that, because I love kids, I love teens, I love everybody. Again, I'm only 21 years old myself. It was just class 18 that I graduated in, and came into class 17. Took an extra year to get all the credits, and I'm thankful for everything God first the school has done for me, everything that I've done with the school, for the school, everything that we've all built and accomplished together through those 5 years and more, because I'm still a dedicated ambassador to a niece, still dedicated, sorry for stuttering, I'm still a dedicated ambassador for niece, I'm still dedicated sponsor, promoter, whatever, I'm still dedicated all that stuff for niece. You're never going to find, even for PV, you're never going to find someone repping our schools, our county, our state overall as a whole. Jesus Christ Salvation for better and force as hard as me. At least I don't think so. And this is all platforms and etc. that if you want to financially donate to support me, or financially buy something, to support me, thank you. I greatly appreciate whatever you can afford to buy, whenever you can afford to buy it, or whatever you can afford to donate to the PayPal, whenever, because God first, I want to be self-employed, and I know I got the people person skills to do it. I'm not afraid to go my way to, be a salesman either, which is a part of what this video is. I'm not afraid to go my way to be a people person, to be a salesman or whatever. I mean, I am a people person already, but I'm not afraid to venture out to be a salesman and other stuff like that. It's not that I'm super persuasive, but at the same time, I'm a good guy. I'm a nice enough guy where I know people can indeed get behind me, and they want to get behind me, and and these are just the other ways that I want to again give back, and I want to share God's love, and I want to again get rid of some of my old junk that needs to be out of here by now, and so on and so on. God is good. God knows exactly, for better and for worse, what I'm trying to imply with this stuff. So this video probably will definitely go on to 15 minutes, if not 10 or a tad bit more. I want everybody to understand that everything that I'm selling on this online store, I'm trying what I can right now, not even right now, but definitely past, present, and future, to try to price everything as God first appropriately as I can. Because trust me, I'm not a money-hungry moocher, and with some of these prices, at first you might think I am, but trust me, I've done research on almost everything on the online store, to compare and contrast what other platforms are offering for it, so I can make up the most efficient and clean price for myself. Because I don't want people to hit me up being like, Nate, you're a money hungry moocher, because this price is outrageous for what you're selling. Like, dude, I can go here and there and get this for way less. I don't want people to think any of that about me or my brand. Me and my brand are good or great. This is something, like I say, for the best of all people, to continuously help learn, build, grow, and prosper through selling some of my old stuff and even some of my new stuff that, like I said, I want to be a successful businessman, and I know I can be, because I don't think it's that hard, if you would ask me, to succeed at business. You just got to have the profit, or sorry, you have to have the products and the prices, and then you just got to know how to market and promote your stuff. And then with the marketing and promotion comes a fan base, comes a market. Know your market, know your fan base, know your promotion, know your marketing, know your prices, and God first. You can God first succeed at business, at least I believe so. I believe business is more simpler than what most people might think, but that's just me and my opinions. So I believe that with StarPoint, I'm gonna build this up big. I'm gonna build this up large, and I'm just definitely saying, I understand not every YouTube video gets a ton of views, but again, I got to do more of my job in the future to help these videos get a ton of views, and also to help grow my brand as a whole. The online store, the donations, foundations, whatever. Got to do what I got to do, because I do believe I can be self-employed successfully, and this is a part of me trying to do exactly that. Being a sole owner of my own online store, business, and etc. A lot of people do it. How do I know this? Again, go on YouTube. You'll find countless people who have literally told you they started literally overnight. And if not overnight, they started 2 or 3 months ago, and they already built a vast business, rampant business, doing a ton of profit. And like I said, I got a lot of old stuff that I know a lot of y'all would not mind buying from me, and that's one of the reasons why I'm setting it up the way I am. Again, StarPoint Kids and Athletics, the online store is not supposed to be for just anything and everything that I see that I want to sell. Trust me, it's not. It's supposed to be for particular things that are, I guess, for kids and athletes and athletics. That's why the athletics part's in there. But for kids, I'm not going to lie, the kid part is really supposed to go hand in hand with the athletic part. It's not supposed to be everything kid stuff and then athletics. It's supposed to be really everything kid stuff that fits in with athletics. Like kid gear and stuff like that. To an extent, I believe so, if not fully, actually. But at the same time, right now, I can tell you, I want to, the next online store I want to open up is titled NJ2TheCity's Literature Library. So I feel like, I want to build passionate brands. Big brands, passionate brands with passionate people, passionate fan bases, and passionate drive. I don't want to just open up something just to have it there for, chump change or whatever else. I could, and I already have one that I'm working on for that, but at the same time, StarPoint is something that I definitely feel like I can more so take off with and build something really passionate with. But I'll let y'all know what the other one is, that if I do just do for chump change, hey, it's gonna be it's gonna be something great. I mean, either way, it's gonna be something great. And what I mean by for chump change is like something that, it's like, how do you categorize it in? It's not something like chump change of like getting $2-3. I mean chump change as in something that you can't really categorize what you're selling in, other than gifts and knickknacks or whatever, because that's actually what it's called. NJ2TheCity's Knickknacks and Clothing. That's actually what the store is actually called. Knickknacks and Clothing. NJ2TheCity's Knickknacks and Clothing. But when it comes to that particular store, that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, it's not really a chump change store, but it is a store where it's like, how do you categorize everything you're gonna be selling on there? Because I'm gonna be selling a lot of things from a lot of different, you could say, places and backgrounds and categories. So it's like, how do you categorize it all? That's why I said the chump change part, because like, how do you categorize it all? Of what you're gonna be selling on that. But this is really for this one right here. This video is for StarPoint Kids and Athletics. This is, again, supposed to be to build continuously staple within the community, just like with NJ2TheCityNews. And I hope everybody can, again, God first, invest in it in whatever type of way you can. And like I said, I'm gonna try what I can and put everything that I post with products to be as affordable as God first possible, because I do not want anybody to feel like I'm robbing you, because I am a direct consumer my own self. I understand the love for quality things at quality prices, or quality things at cheap prices. So trust me, I don't want to cheat anybody, and I'm gonna do God first, continue as much research as I can and much thinking as I can to God first. Be like, is this an affordable price or is this overreaching? Overstepping the bounds. But again, for better and for worse, thank you all for supporting, listening, watching, viewing, subscribing. Your boy, NJ2TheCity out. More videos coming soon. Peace.